What is going on, everybody? Man, Micah's back with another video, back here to talk about the new device that I got from Apple. As you guys know, this is a new journey for me, actually getting several other items and products to build out the ecosystem that Apple has built out themselves. And now as I start fulfilling different areas, what did I get in here? Now, by the size, it probably has already or potentially kind of ruled out a few things, unless I got a few items. We're gonna open this thing and find out. You guys know I got the iPhone 14 Pro here. Looking forward to that 15 for that USB-C. Rocking my Wolverine colors right now because I do kind of feel like, even though it's expensive, slicing and dicing my way through Apple products right now. Got the AirPods Pro 2, got the 14 Pro. Now, what's in the box? Let's get into it, baby. Now, before we do, if you guys haven't already, make sure to like the like button, subscribe to the channel, the notification bell so that's my videos. So it's about to see what's cracking. Now let's get into this box. And I should be able to get it. Pull tab. Even got the pull tab on the box. I love it. All right, here we go. And as some may have called, yes, as you guys see there, I got the iPad Pro 12.9 inch. I was close to getting the 11. I'm playing, I really wasn't. As you guys know, I like the big tablet because I use it as my main workflow function, and with the M2 chip in this beast, even though it's 12.9 and a different ratio, 4:3 as opposed to the 16:10 that I'm used to with Samsung tablets that I've used for quite a while now. 4.3 is going to be interesting to get used to. Also 12.9. Now, I've seen it in a while. Of course, it's a beast, but I always get the bigger size because I run everything through my tablet. Now, maybe one day as I grow and run into a MacBook or Mac Studio and whatnot, you know, and hopefully with the evolution of tablet screen technology, I can suffice with a smaller size tablet like the 11 inch or like the 10.5 inch, you know, iPad Air or something. I am interested in the iPad mini. Hopefully the 7th generation will bring thinner bezels and better screen tech, so that way it's much more enjoyable to use. Hopefully promotions also there. But yes, and as you guys see, nothing else is in the box. $2,000 for this bad boy. Which one did I get? Well, I got the, well, that's interesting, they don't really tell you much on here, but if I do this, as you guys see, I don't know how close I can get to it so you guys can see it. There we go. I got the 1 terabyte model, which comes with 16 gigs of RAM, and of course I'm going to need that in order to fulfill a lot of editing that I will be doing on this. This video that we're currently watching is probably going to be my last video that I edit off my Samsung tablet. Of course, I still haven't because I haven't sold it yet, but as the recording of this video. But I will be diving into DaVinci Resolve and or iPad Pro for the iPad. The reason why I say and is because the DaVinci Resolve could be used for more of like super serious edits, you know, from a professional standpoint, and then I can use Final Cut Pro or even LumaFusion for my YouTube edits, stuff that's a lot more simpler and straight to the point, where I don't need to do a lot of that, the vast editing. So it's the mindset I'm kind of adapting for what I kind of want to do right now. We know DaVinci Resolve is $95 one-time fee, and you open it, it's the full suite on iPad, and then Final Cut Pro for the iPad is now subscription based, which is $5 monthly or $50 annually, which is the better deal. Just pay 50 bucks. So I'm a little indifferent. I do wish they had a one-time fee like they do the regular Final Cut, but for desktop. But you know, maybe that'll change in the future. We know that it's still kind of like 1.0 version. So hopefully the next version, the next big update, they add more features and being able to utilize your data or your footage a little differently for projects, because it seems like once you import it into a project, it stays there and you have to get rid of the whole project in order to clear space. Sometimes you might just want to keep that actual individual project and get rid of all the other footage because you don't need it anymore, or just for space sake, right? Now you can, this does a good job of operating with like a external SSD. Because I have 1 terabyte, I do have some space to utilize on here, but still, you're talking about working with 4K footage or even good 1080p footage over the course of time. that's storage, right? So without further ado, I know you guys have been waiting. Get inside the box. Pull tab. Pull tab. Woo. My first big box from Apple. It does have Face ID, which is amazing. As I mentioned, I thought it was gonna be a little bit more shiny, but I don't mind the matte look on the actual box. You know what I mean? Let me flip this up so I can see. I don't mind, you know. I don't mind. You know what I mean? I don't mind at all. Empty on that side, of course. Ooh, there it is. It does seem a lot smaller now that I'm so used to my doggone I'm gonna keep this box. Put it behind. I'm so used to the Tab S8 Ultra. It's been a while since I've had something smaller. Ooh, it's cold to the touch. Oh yeah, that's right. So they didn't actually put anything over the cameras, which is interesting. But if you guys can see there, the cameras basically have the iPhone, 13 or 14 camera lenses basically. You got a 12 and a 10 on the back, a 12 on the front. And they each offer ProRes and ProRAW, I believe, in terms of photos and videos. And with Final Cut, you can actually shoot within the Final Cut app, and then it'll drop right on the timeline. And because you're probably going to shoot in higher, resolution, you can still edit it very well. The iPad Pro M2 does a very good job of decoding and encoding ProRes footage, so that's pretty unique to know there. Before we actually open that, let's finish this out. Of course, you get your paperwork here for Apple. Anybody worried about it? You know what I'm saying? Nobody worried about that. And then you do get a charger, but I believe it's a 20 watt. I believe this can charge up to 35, 40 watts, I think. Don't hold me to it. Maybe 60 watts. I do have a 45 watt charger from Samsung, so I will be using that for sure. And you get a beautiful braided USB-C to C cable. I like that. That is very, very nice. So shout out to them on that. I like that a lot. All right. And of course, that's it for the box. Now what I would like to do is keep it in frame for us. And now it's time to peel this off to show you guys the iPad. I don't have nails. Oh, here we go. So you take this. You gotta love that unboxing experience. Ooh. Now I know with MacBooks, if you open them, they automatically open, don't they? Ooh, what a pretty device. I am not used to this ratio. I'm not used to this ratio at all. Goodness, I'm sorry for trying to get the I'm kind of working upside down here. That. Yes, of course, I got the space gray. Very close to getting silver, but I was like, nah, let me go with that space gray. My phone's space black, so let's get a little matching going on there. Wow, very thin. This got the Liquid Retina XDR display, mini LEDs, over 2,500 local dimming zones on it. So very, very good display. But that's the other thing I may potentially have to get used to. I have AMOLED or OLED on the Samsung displays, and here I have LED. So hopefully the next iPad has OLED. It sounds like rumors are that it might, the M3 one, which I would upgrade to. This, of course, is to get me into the door and use it as a means to really feel out how I feel about it and get used to the space, and then jump to that M3. But that's not coming till next year, so I'll have plenty of time to get used to this bad boy right here. This is the iPad Pro, 12.9 inch. Let me go ahead and I got used to where the buttons are too. So upon powering on, there it is. Apple logo. Ooh-wee. There it is. Gotta love it. It shouldn't be too hard to set up. And it's gonna be interesting having a different setup for the iPad as opposed to the iPhone. So it's gonna be fun. Oh, I remember this wallpaper. and it's got 81% out the box, which is very nice. Usually I'm used to like 60-ish%, 61, 63, but to have 81 out the box is pretty cool. And who knows how long it had been sitting. You know, I bought it Friday, and then I got here Monday, so maybe it was at 100% or like even 90-something%. Choose my language, English, United States. Okay, quick start. Bring your current iPhone near this to sign in and set up. So upon showing this on the camera here, you guys can see that welcome page. I'll bring this here. Maybe I have to do that. Yeah, set up new iPad. Use your Apple ID to set up your new iPad to yourself. Yep, continue. So just like that, you get that prompt. And then you gotta scan it just like that. Some of you guys already know. You guys are used to being in the iOS ecosystem. Set up for me. Enter passcode. Alright, so I guess finish on new iPad. Keep this phone near you while your information is transferred. So cool. May take a few minutes to activate. While I was doing that, I'll probably of course drop like a first impressions, and then of course my reviews and what I'm doing with what's on my iPad, all that type of stuff. In the future, I do have the Magic Keyboard as my next priority. I will be buying that next, along with the Apple Pencil, which can charge wirelessly, you know, docked on top of it, basically, you know, set on top, it'll charge wirelessly that way as well, which is very nice. And then that'll pretty much be it for my immediate accessories. I'm thinking about getting a matte screen protector. I don't know if I will, because I didn't put one on my Samsung. I'm not a big screen protector guy, and with tablets, since they're always protected being in a closed state or at home, I'm usually not really too worried about it. I'm considering the matte though. I am considering like paper-like or whatever it's called. I'm considering it. So, hey, that's it. Hope you guys appreciate enjoying. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think in terms of any products I should be on the lookout for, apps for productivity, other Apple accessories, anything that can also kind of complement the iPad with the iPhone. The comment section is open for discussion. But again, as always, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys like the like button, subscribe to the channel, notification bell, for my videos. So I always sit back, check, see what's cracking. I'm Micah signing out to the next video. Oh, I got that iPad now, baby.